what a great convention it was. The changes to the Performance Club, I mean, for you and for your team to be able to get these things, to be able to get these rate announcements. The bonuses are still on the table. The $49 still on the table. The Performance Club probably was the biggest change that will get you. I said there's only 2 positions in Legal Shield. 1 is Performance Club. 2 is Executive Director. So your new people, get into Performance Club. You, if you're not a Performance Club, get in Performance Club, stay in Performance Club. But I guess a couple of things that were just amazing. You know, we saw the video of John Hoffman at the team breakout, the Shield Nation breakout, and he talked about spending time a week before the convention with Warren Schlichting, our CEO. We saw Warren Schlichting. He spoke. I saw him speak 3 different times. I've met him, shook his hand, probably 4 different times now. And 4 times I heard him speak over the weekend. Shook his hand, talked to him, met his wife. He met Tanya. I feel so good about Legal Shield and him saying, we will lead. He didn't say I will lead. He said, we will lead with truth and transparency. And then he said, come on. He said, I'm all in on this. And then he said, come on, let's do this. And that's how he ended it. It wasn't like some big fluffy, oh, break free in 23 because I can see greatness. You know, I mean, all that's true, but he just was like, he didn't have to try and command the room. He just commands the room. And he said again, why he came into Legal Shield, because of the mission, because of the product, because of the opportunity, and to be part of a team. It was so fun to hear him say that. And then again, he said, we will lead with truth and transparency. I'm all in on this. Come on, let's get this. Come on. No, come on. We got this. It was just like always we with him. And I'm really excited about the future of Legal Shield. So it was great seeing everybody. It's great seeing the Shield Nation family. We had so much fun at the breakout. So the testimonies, again, it's one thing to listen to a song on the radio. It's another thing to watch a concert on your phone, right? Or a live performance on your phone. But it's totally different to watch the concert in person at the arena. It's the same thing with convention. So mark your calendar for April 18th through the 21st, 2024. We're going back to Oklahoma City. Karen, it was great being with you. It was great sitting next to Paul Archuleta at the Shield Nation breakout. It was great having so many people on the team and see so many people that are brand new, first time at convention. I'm all in. Warren Schlichting's all in. Your leadership at Shield Nation is all in. So Karen, it's just I can't wait to see more people's names in lights. If you haven't been across stage, it's time for you to go across stage. And I'm talking to you, not Karen. I'm talking to you. All right, back to you, Karen. Thanks.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Petrell. That's wonderful. I'm going to go out now to Teresa Berlin in Portland, Oregon. Just a quick little 45-second. What was your aha moment?
Okay, where do I start? Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. Teresa Berlin from Portland, Oregon. I've been in Legal Shield for 12 years and background, I used to wait tables for a long time ago. And the biggest thing for me was realizing that this product, I'm a big recruiter and I love the product, but like I sometimes think I don't get like how amazing the product is. And being in the room and hearing all the passion about this service and how our services really make a difference for people, like they really protect people, empower people, and provide security. And I was like, wow, like I'm not like doing as nearly as much as I could as far as getting this in the hands and protecting more people with our service. That was definitely a big one. Yeah, I just fell in love with this company all over again. Just the
fantastic.
Yeah, and that is a family. Like this really is a family. I love it. Thank you.
Yes, we really truly are. Okay. And I've got my little Jack Russell who's been really noisy. So I'm calling on everybody. Mr. Bob Campbell, you were there at the convention. If you can tell us what your aha moment was, that would be great. Bob, are you available on audio? Okay.
Hey, Karen, Are you
Yes.
calling Bob Cohen?
Oh, Bob Cohen.
Yeah, I'm like, Bob Campbell. Yeah, who's that associate? Hey, thank you so much. Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
I
You know, 20,
always say that. Go ahead,
That's
Bob.
all right.
Sorry about that.
I've been-
We're apologizing.
no problem, Karen. I've been called worse. Don't even sweat it. Folks, you know, 24 years now with Legal Shield, started part-time just to make an extra $500. And I'm just so amazed, you know, these conferences, it's kind of like you're driving a car, you're driving your car, you're running out of fuel, and you go to one of these big events, and that could even be a Super Saturday, by the way, and your car gets filled up again. And that's exactly what these big events do. You know, my car right now is brimming. It's overflowing with fuel to really, again, get after Legal Shield. And here's what I really came out of the conference, Karen, is that, you know, everyone goes through the ups and downs. You know, you see people getting the rings and walking across stage. And, you know, the only difference between them and us is that they got more no's than we did. And that's it.
Yeah.
And they just kept going and they just kept sticking with this thing. And again, it's just so exciting to see so much success with Legal Shield. You know, 50-year-old plus company in this industry, over 300 millionaire club members. You just don't see that with other companies, again, in this industry, except Legal Shield. So just a huge belief builder here, raising the bar, and looking forward to really taking advantage of some of these big contests that just got announced and some of this nice bonus money as well
I know
here
it's
for the first
pretty
15
exciting.
days. Yes.
Well, thank you,
Back to
Mr.
you.
Bob Cohen. Okay, if everybody, you can look down at the its reactions. Put your hand up if you were there. I'm going to go out to Ms. Kathy Maher. She was there at the event, and just give us your aha moments.
Well, I have been really struggling in my family life, a lot of stuff going on. So I kind of had put Legal Shield on the back burner, but that's what conferences are for. You get a transfusion. One of the things, I mean, I picked up a lot of things, but I was really, the message kept coming over and over from different speakers that your past is not your future. Rachel Lawton said, the cards you were dealt is not the hand you have to play. And I just kept getting that message over and over and over, and I really needed it. So at the breakout session, I thought, okay, I'm going to commit to going ED. And I was standing there and the sheets were going out. And I finally just stuck my hand right there. So Teresa had no choice to hand me the last one, and it was senior director. And I thought, oh, I guess somebody's got bigger plans for me than I have for myself. But Warren, I'm telling you, heartfelt, sincere. I can't remember who said it from stage, but they said that they had a meeting with them before he was actually brought on. I think it might have been Darnell. And everything that Darnell told him that we had done, or we did this, we did that, Warren every single time said, okay, how did that affect the field? And he's an entrepreneur. He's not a corporate hotshot. He is an entrepreneur. So he's built businesses, and we are his number one concern. So it just really had a feeling, and I've loved all of our conferences, but this one had a real special feeling. It's like they stripped all the fluff and buff away. There was no company store. The main thing, we're keeping the main thing, and it was really impactful, very impactful.
Thank you so much, Kathy. We appreciate those words. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go out to Gwyneth Lewis. Gwyneth, you were there.
Yes, I was, and it was amazing. And it's hard to choose what, but I think the big thing that I'm taking back is that, yes, I can do this. And when they brought out the bonuses for April, May, June, I thought, this is fabulous. I got stuck an extra day in Dallas. I don't know if anybody else did, because we got grounded because of the tornado that happened in Dallas. And so I had an extra night And I stayed in a hotel and I just wrote goals and goals and goals. And I've never found it so easy to get a picture of how to do it and write the goals and how clear it was. And also, I loved Darnell's last talk about how to treat each other and how to treat, yeah, just all those details. I loved that. That was very helpful for me. So
Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you, Gwyneth. And we really, there were so many wonderful points. I'm going to go out now to Wilma Haynes, who's been a longtime member. And Wilma, if you can give us your brief comments about what really stood out for you, that'd be great. Wilma? And if you're able to come off mute, that'd be wonderful. And if not, what we'll do is go out to,
Okay.
there you go, Wilma.
Well, thank you for allowing me to speak. What I got from the conference was the excitement that I experienced and the unity among people that was there. It was a great conference and I really did enjoy it. And now I need to focus and have an urgency and be consistent in maintaining my PC Pro, a PC qualification. And I liked the conference. I really did enjoy it. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Oh, well, thank you, Wilma. You've been a very dedicated associate. And now what we're going to do is go out to, I think, Anna Dixon. If you can, go down to reactions. If you were there at the event, I don't want to miss anybody from the experienced associates. And then we're going to take a real quick break for the announcements. Mr. Archuleta and Mr. Erland are going to tell us the specials. And then we're going to talk to all the new associates about their experience, which is real exciting. Okay, so I think Miss Anna Dixon, you were there, right? If you can come off mute, that'd be great.
You guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Go right ahead.
Okay, so what am I sharing here? Well, I've been a member for at least 15 years. And even though I feel like I'm still new to the business, because I've just been kind of like spare time, you know. But what I got out of the convention was just a lot of things. One of them was just what do we have, what we actually have a hold of here. And I just related to a lot of the speakers. I mean, it was like some people get it and some people don't. I mean, it was just like, you can't waste too much time on those people that just don't get it. I mean, I was one of those people that, like, yeah, this seems like a good thing to have. And, I was running my own business, different business at the time. But yeah, it was just, even now when I talk to people about the membership, there's going to be people that are like, they don't think they need a lawyer, but you'd be surprised at how many times, when you have access to one, what you can actually use one for. So I really liked the stories, the consistency too. I liked they were saying, plugging in and being consistent, and those are the big two takeaways.
Fantastic. Thank you, Anna. We really appreciate your comments. Okay, I'm going to go out to Mr. Todd Hildebrandt. Even though this was sort of his first one, he was a former public defender and some things happened in his life. And so now he's with us. Mr. Todd Hildebrandt, give us your impressions of the aha moments.
Well,
If you can
hey
come
guys,
off mute.
drove a long way to be home tonight and be here for this. This was my, I think it was my third or fourth convention. But when I went away from this convention, I was much more fired up about getting more involved with the business. And I don't know if it was the vibe from all the speakers or just where I was at with wanting to promote the product. But I guess the aha moment for me was just honestly the energy in the room for when our new CEO was talking. I felt a different connection with him than our previous CEO, and I don't know, it just seems like Legal Shield is headed in the right direction, and I'm really happy to be re-engaging with it now. Thank you, guys.
I think our CEO now really cares about the field and about the customers. So thank you so much, Mr. Hildebrandt. And I'm going to go out to, let's see, anybody else? I think we have Miss Jane. Jane, I think that you have come on the call. So if you can give us your impressions, Jane Lehman.
Hey, everyone. Yeah, Jane Lehman. And I kind of think I just flashed everybody a minute ago. But the convention was absolutely amazing. For me, I'm going into my 15th year. And it's just, I kept hearing the message I heard over and over was, it's time. I am thinking too small. I'm not thinking big enough. And I loved the whole vibe of the convention. Warren Schlichting, what he's bringing to us is absolutely incredible. And I'm just looking forward to getting back and this year for me is tracking and being focused and really making it happen, because it's just got to happen. There's no reason why it shouldn't. John Brennan once told me, he said, Jane, you know more than 95% of the people in this company know. And it's not the knowing, it's the doing. And I get that. And and I remember Tony Pertil telling me once when I asked, what am I doing wrong? He said something like, what aren't you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing the activity. I'm on it.
Okay, fantastic. It truly is. It does take activity. And do we have any other associates? I know Mr. Paul Archuleta will let you say something about the event and what was the aha moment. And then if there's anybody else, please go down to the reactions, raise your hand, and we're going to hear the announcement from Mr. Paul Archuleta. And we'll go from there. Mr. Archuleta.
All right, awesome. And I, like Gwyneth, I got stranded as well. So as you can see, I'm back in New Mexico for my background. But yeah, no, I did. I actually got stranded in Atlanta because of that whole ordeal there in Dallas. But yes, I will share with you some of the announcements. Let me get my share screen going here. And just an amazing event. Like Mr. Petrell was saying a little bit earlier, it just really did show the heart of the company. And for the ED Gala, however you say it, he the new CEO, which we didn't really get to know too much till now, he turned around and he said we're here to celebrate all the $2 million a year earners. And he said, he goes, there isn't any. He goes, because you guys aren't dreaming big enough. And I thought, like, that one took me back when he said that, because I thought, wow, did somebody hit 2 million? And then I thought, it really got me into thought. So you could tell that he really does process everything, and his heart is definitely in it. And I heard several associates say that really does show some of the people that just needed a reassurance and where we're at as a company and where we're going. That was just huge. And then for Breakout, for Shield Nation too, I mean that was just another one for me that just took me back for some reason. And just the heart, the heart is there. It's pumping and good stuff. But let me go over your announcements real quick, if you'd like me to do that now, Karen. I don't know if we already went through. So a few of the things
that would be great, Paul.
So we're going back to Oklahoma, guys, which is the heart of our company, of course, in Ada, Oklahoma, but it's going to be in Oklahoma City, our international convention. You can jot that down in your calendars already to get yourself registered. And that's going to be next, it'll be here before you know it. It'll be next year on the 18th to the 21st of April, 2024. So you can already, you know, those of you that say, oh, I'm having a hard time filling up my calendar. Well, you can say, hey, I already got something on my calendar for next year. And so you definitely don't want to miss that one. That one is going to be amazing, and it'll be here before you know it, just like the Charlotte convention. So there's that. They're going to go ahead and do the fast start. They're gonna double what we make, and there's a flyer in your back office for that. For up till April the 15th, so that's limited in time. And so your bonuses are all doubled up until the 15th that you normally would get. So you can do the math with that. This one is a big one. $49 for being an associate with this company has we were asking for you know, a couple more weeks after convention, but it actually went all the way to June. But you definitely don't want to treat it that way. You want to treat it like you only got a few more weeks, if even that, so that you have that fear of loss that you instill in yourself, so that you go out there and make it happen. Because what's going to happen, I can tell you right now, I'm looking into my crystal ball. You're gonna see people in June that at the end of June that's saying, oh man, if only they would have given me till July the 10th. You know, I was really gonna have everybody that I'm gonna recruit on the 10th of July. But you got to treat it like right now is the end of June. And so that way, like, you got only a few more days, because if you do it this other way, you're going to procrastinate and you're not going to get it done. So there's all of that. Let's see, senior director, leadership bonus. All of your recruits up until the 15th, again, are going to count as double. I think the biggest announcement is we have a new more simplified, easy to understand performance club. It makes it much easier. Just remember, before we used to, and actually this doesn't take effect till the end of April. So you can just kind of like tune me out, because there's going to be tons of videos and everything else to explain this. But so till the end of April, we're going to go to 200 points for your PC Pro and 100 for the basic, or whatever they call it. But and starting May 1, they're going to start a new performance club, which is basically the same way. It's a dollar premium dollar, and it's going right in the middle. So it's going to be 150 to get to that point. But there's easier ways to get there, because they're not going to give you 50 points for just a recruit once you get that recruit. And then they give you another 50 points when that recruit fast start qualifies. And for those of you in the solution space, if you open up a brand new group, they're going to give you another 50 points. So you got like basically all of your points there that they normally weren't giving before. And there's a little video that Don Thompson can explain all of that. And so those are a little bit of the, like it says, the communication, replay and live events. And they went over like a lot of PC milestones. We did it for our breakout. That was awesome. And we were talking about those people, like there's people that have been in PC forever, performance clubs is what I mean. And so that's really cool. And you can kind of see who those leaders are that are doing that. And you can become a leader as of today. Even if you don't have your bonus just yet, you can start right now, because with the new structure, they're going to start paying those new people that you're recruiting in the, I believe, 3rd month of performance club. And so they're going to start making money right off the bat. I think it's $200, which is like just unheard of. And so that's really cool. And you can see all of the recruiting leaderboards, all that stuff is all in your back office. But don't take my word for it, because it's out there. Make sure that you go to your LS Engage, log in, and then you want to go to your updates. And that way you can go ahead and see all of these amazing announcements that, I mean, I was ready to beat the plane back to New Mexico. So I was just so excited and just really great to see everyone there and high-fiving and hugging and as they say, crying together, laughing together, high-fiving, all that good stuff. So thank you, Karen Irish Borrego, and back to you.
Thank you. Okay, so now what we're going to do, go out to the new associates, because this is probably the most important part, to hear what your aha moment was, especially at your first. And I'm sorry, I have a little Jack Russell that's being very demanding, so I'm going to go on mute. But I'm going to call out Mr. Howard Young from Florida. Just say your background and what was the most impressionable thing for you. I think, Howard, you're still there.
Am I off of mute?
Yes, you are.
Outstanding. Yeah, I tried to turn on my camera, but some reason not working here. But that's okay. So background, VP of Sales and Marketing for 25 years in various companies in California and Hawaii. I live in right between Orlando and Tampa. Currently, we've been here 2 years. I got to tell you, first of all, let me just say thank you to Teresa for being professionally persistent in contacting me. I joined about 30 days ago and haven't made any sales yet, made a couple of attempts, but there were just some things that, I think Darnell's last presentation spoke to me very well because, and then there was someone else that said it too, the genius that we bring here, we got to leave at the door. So, I've been successful elsewhere and things I was hearing is like, you want me to do what? And, but now I see the convention was so powerful. The resources, the successful associates, the technology, the membership, I hope I have the number right, 4.4 million. The stories, I don't think I've cried this much in years. It was just the closeness of the team, the family atmosphere, the support that, people just who I would stop and talk with and throughout the country. The breakout sessions, people are introducing themselves, offering their support. It was truly amazing. And I'm committed. I've signed up for solutions training. I think my first one's on the 6th and I have one next week. Teresa and I are going to put a plan together and knock it out of the park. And I'm committed to being an executive director as soon as possible.
Fantastic, Howard. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not sure who all attended as a new associate. There's Adriana, there's iPhone, Jeff M, Joyce, Lori Bosch, Michelle Paramajet, Mahil, Penny Rayette, and Roberta. So if you can, go down to reactions at the bottom and just raise your hand so we can call on you. Okay. Do we have a couple? Okay, of course, Kathy Mauer is already gone. Kirk Greenwood. Kirk, you were brand new. Can you just come off mute real brief and tell us what really stood out for you? I know you could only be there for a little while.
Yes, yeah, I was kind of in and out. I was dashing in and out of the convention, literally, but it was awesome. Awesome sauce. Like I even in the little tidbit, I'm gonna go backwards because the biggest impact for me was exactly that I missed so much of it. That's not gonna happen next year, and with upcoming events, I'm definitely committed to ensure that I'm gonna be able to effectively participate to the fullest extent that I can with the upcoming events because it was that impactful. I mean, from exactly what the gentleman said before me, I completely agree with how you felt about just the camaraderie. I mean, even how you and I were talking a little bit earlier too, Ms. Karen, about the fact that it was weird experience for me because I'm a social butterfly, but at the same time, I have a reserve, and it was interesting to see the different types of approach that were used to even just build rapport within the family. Stepping back and just seeing.
You're going out a little bit. Kurt, I think you also saw Mr. Darnell's self, right?
To just a new individual in front of them. It was amazing because, seeing how what he said that stuck out to me, I wanted to incorporate that immediately. The ability to be able to play that type of comical devil's advocate with customers or with, you know, prospectors rather, that have that snarky response because of the simple fact of the nature of the industry or what their disagreement with it rather. But what I know that I need to do myself to be able to have that confidence is I gotta dig into the material. I need to learn more about what the products are, where they came from, what, you know, I just need to inform myself more. I gotta go memorize this Bible of a clipboard, of a notebook, so that I can have that type of confidence when I speak with prospectors, to be able to comically bring them to the middle ground. That stuck out a lot to me, as well as some of the responses that have triggered a change in me too. He was exactly right. You know, those that wanted to change were definitely able to take from what he said and make a change. I'm doing that right now. You know, I changed my, like, it was another, so I'm grateful for this one, because this is gonna put some more money in my pocket. And I'm looking forward to working with all of you all and hopefully putting smiles on all our faces, because we're gonna be adding some more money to the pot. So it'll be easier for all of us and more of us to go on these trips. So let's do it.
Yeah. Well, fantastic, Kurt. And just so you know, there are people out there like Kurt, for 9 years was referring people to Legal Shield without getting paid. So anyway, we're excited to have him on the team. We have some other people that were there for the first time. Can you please just go down and raise your hand on reactions? Just real quick, because we'd love to hear from you. Debbie, were you brand new, or Paramet, or Jeff M, or Joyce? I know Sheila and Rayette, you've been around, and Penny. But any of the new people, give us your impressions. That would be great. Do we have any other new people on?
Hands are
Okay,
raised.
so you see hands raised?
I'm new. I have my
Okay,
hand raised.
Deborah, go right ahead. That'd be great.
So I was impressed with several people. It was a challenge to come to the conference, but I'm so glad that I did. And I got something from every single speaker. I got something from everyone that spoke up there. I really appreciated the police officer that's doing this part-time, and she's still staying with her job. And she was with the 40, I can't remember what it was.
40, yeah, 40 below 40.
Yes.
I think.
And so I appreciated the guy that got his children back. He's been homeless. I appreciated, you know, I usually cry at things, and I did the same thing here. And it was just tears of joy, because this is such an awesome opportunity. And I really, I like the family aspect and relationship aspect. That's so important. And I also like the rainbow of people come from all walks of life, and the rainbow of colors.
That, you know, that is so true. When I first walked into a Legal Shield convention, I loved the diversity. Everybody from a janitor to a CEO, and from every walk of life. That's awesome. Thank you, Deborah. And I think I see Valerie January's hand up. So Valerie, if you can come off and tell us what your aha moment was.
Hello, everybody. My name is Valerie January, and I got 35 plus years with the federal government, and I live in Woodbridge, Virginia. So when I came there, I was really excited. I mean, I'm like, wow. But when I first got there, my spirits was very low due to family tragedies the last 2 years and family members leaving the business. You know, they talk about, you know, the law firms, what they did to them. And I mean, it was like therapy for me. And I'm just so excited that I came. It has really lifted up my spirits. everybody is just loving. I was surrounded by, loving people that we're all on a boat together and we all, at the same mission, and it's so funny because I stayed in a hotel room with people who I never knew, never seen them in my whole life. And it's just like, seemed like we knew each other, like every day because of how we was laughter and loving and hugging on each other, and that just really, like I said, lifted up my spirits. And like I said, the support and knowing that the fear, you're going to lose money, with the, having that fear. So other than that, I'm really excited. I talked to Miss Johnson. I told her I'm ready. I'm getting off that fence and I'm ready to go. So I am so happy. Thank you.
Well, that's wonderful. You're going to go out and impact a lot of people.
Yes.
In a very major way. So that's wonderful. Okay, so we're a little bit after 6:30. We're at 6:37. We do have a couple season. Did we get all the new people? Please raise your hand if you haven't had a chance to speak and you were there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Give us a quick hand raise. I'm just looking. And what I want to do is go out to a couple seasoned veterans just to give us the quick 45-second what their aha moment was. So I'm going to go out to Sheila Bird real quick. Sheila, if you can come off mute and just let us know what you really like best about the convention.
I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Forgive me for not being on camera right now. Absolutely loved this convention. I've heard from a lot of people and I really love hearing the responses from the new associate first timers too, because what I heard, and that's the same feeling that I have, and I'm a seasoned. By the way, my name is Sheila Bird. Background is in nursing and case management for 28 years. I retired early, and definitely it's the family atmosphere because I'm a seasoned person, and yet that meant so much to me. Being able to be with family, being with everyone, new associates and older associates coming in and being a part of this phenomenal company. And that really drew me. One of the reasons I feel that way also is because of all of the phenomenal testimonies. The event was full of testimonies that everyone from every walk of life could relate to in some kind of way, because they poured out their heart and it was their journey. All of us go through a journey, no matter how long we've been in the business, but that journey is I should say that journey instills the belief that you have in this business. And that is what Darnell Self talked about, is your belief. And when it's instilled in your heart and you believe in this company, that is why you become great in this company, and you're able to share your love and passion for what we offer. We have the best products that we can offer, and that it helps us to be able to share that. So when you hear it from those who have been in the business many, many years, the Millionaire Club, and you're hearing the same language. Everyone has a journey, and everyone is their belief that helps them. And so I just felt like that was what was spoke to me so profoundly. And then just being able to meet the new CEO and actually spend a few moments. I mean, he made a point of knowing your name and knowing who you were. If he met you, we've been in the elevator and he's calling out our name. He didn't know me and Carlos from, anyone else, but he made a point of trying to get to know us. And that is what meant a lot to us, because it wasn't about him. He made the focus about us. And that is what a true leader does. And I'm like, wow, that showed a lot in him. And then, it's just about us stepping into our greatness. I heard that a lot. And also, one of the things was really profound to me is when you heard Elizabeth Gardner. I mean, we're running for the ring. This is, me and Carlos are running for our second ring. And so it's like, that ring, you need to take that ring off the pedestal and put it right next to you and treat it as your equal. And that's profound, because sometimes we put it out there so far away, we feel like we can't reach it and it's only for someone else. No, it's for everyone. This company is nothing different from me and anyone else. We all can get that, the desires of our heart. So this was so profound, and I am so glad to have spent such great time with my family here in Shield Nation. So thank you so much for having me speak, and Karen, back to you.
And thank you. And sorry for the little puppy in the background barking. Okay, so Penny, did you make it, or Rayette, did you make it to the event? If not, I'll wrap it up. I do want to mention that Miss Elizabeth Gardner and her lovely husband, who is passed away, John, had 6 major law firms. And they gave up their law practices to do this because they really believed in giving people equal access under the law much more affordably. So, okay, so anybody else, raise your hand if you were there. Okay,
I'll
so
mention, if I can mention real quick,
Yes.
both Adriana and Rhea were there, but they were there via Zoom. So I zoomed them in, and when I got on stage and stuff, so they could, they were part of the convention, whether the convention knew it or not. So you can ask them from there. They saw it through the eyes of Zoom. So I looked a lot taller when I was broadcasting it, but they could tell you because they were both there. It was just on Zoom. They stayed on the whole time. So
Oh,
just FYI.
fantastic. Adriana, if you can come off mute, and tell us what you like best.
Oh, awesome. So yes, it was absolutely incredible. Just being able to see it from a different point of view. Of course, I'm actually 8.5 months pregnant now. So I, had to stay home with my kiddos, but I absolutely loved watching it regardless, through the internet, like, we've had to do the last few years with everything being shut down, but it was absolutely phenomenal. You could just feel the energy. And I've, of course, gone to several different conventions throughout my Legal Shield career. Of course, I've been in for almost, I believe, like 7 years now. So I've gone to so many events, but even being at home and, being pretty much on the Zoom side, you could still feel the energy, the positivity, the power, and it really fired me up, especially the different segments between, recognition, just seeing all of the powerful stuff that everybody, all the dedication and all of their strengths and stuff between, being on the networking side or the on the B2B side, or, whatever this recognition was for. You could just tell their dedication was so strong, and everybody had such a huge accomplishments. And that's something that, of course, I was mentioning to my father there, Paul Archuleta, is I'm just so proud to be part of such an amazing team, part of Shield Nation. And of course, part of his team there, and just learning from him and stuff like that, because he has showed me phenomenal ways to introduce the business to others. But just the strength in the company and each other is just mind blowing. And it always is such a pleasure to be on, no matter where I'm at. So I absolutely loved it. And thank you so much for letting me share, Miss Karen.
Thank you so much, Adriana. We appreciate it. And Paul, who was the other person? Are we, Paul?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't catch the name of the other person. That
Oh,
was able
Rayette.
Rayette. Okay. Rayette, are you on? If you can come off mute, that'd be wonderful.
Yes, I'm here. This is Rayette.
Great. Go ahead and tell us what you loved most. What was the aha moment for you?
Well, I was at home, and Paul did, like he said, zoomed us in, and I was able to walk across the stage with Paul because he zoomed us in on stage, and that was fun to be a part of the walking across the stage. And I did like the Darnell Self, the closing his presentation. He talked about like just knowing yourself, believe in yourself. You can't go forward until you know who you are, and you have to have a belief. You have to really like internalize the belief that you are there. And so I learned a lot in just that last 20, 30 minutes of him talking. And just like anybody else, I was taking a lot of notes. And yes, like Adriana said, you can feel the energy through the Zoom all the way back here to New Mexico. So that's what I told Paul. I'm like, man, I can feel it. I can feel the energy in that room all the way down here. And it got me excited down here in New Mexico. So I like doing my little goals and writing down what I want to accomplish, and just having all that positive energy and all that radiating out. Somebody called me and said, I need that legal plan. I was like, wow. Gave them my Prospect by Legal Shield. They signed up, and I'm like, holy moly, does it work that simple? So it can be that simple if you allow it to, but if you just don't allow it and you have this little mind block, it really does affect everything that you're doing in every little aspect of your life. So with that, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you. 90% of people are locked out of the legal system. So we are really making a difference for people. And identity theft is a huge issue too. So, okay. So I think I'm going to wrap up. I've got a little barking dog in the background. I apologize for that. Miss Berlin, did you have some details about how to go to senior director bonus?
Yes,
I'm going to go off of you.
Can I have one more minute? I wanted to say to everyone, the coming out of convention, the senior director bonus is what you want to go for. Yeah, because you can, if you've never hit senior director for 3 months in a row since January of 2022. So like I've hit senior director, but it was in 2020. So I'm going for it. So 3 months, if you hit 1 month, you get a $500 bonus. 2 months, you get a $1,000 bonus. All 3 months, you get a $2,000 bonus. And I remember just real quick when I went senior director right before 2020, they had the same bonus at convention. They had a $3,000 bonus, and that made me go senior director. And all of a sudden I built a team and had hit executive director for the first time in 2020. So I'm excited to go executive director again. So any of you that are wanting to really get to that, full-time income, senior director is the place to go. So I put in the chat, who's going for the senior director bonuses? Put it in the chat. Let's go.
Thank you, Teresa, for cheering everybody on. I'm so sorry. I've got this little dog in the background, but I'm going to tell you.
We don't hear it. We're fine. You're good.
Okay, great. You don't hear it. That's great. I have 2 notepads full of notes, and I loved it. I loved the integrity of our new CEO. He's not all flash and me, but he's really about helping the field, and he's really about helping our members. And one of the things that really stuck out for me was retention, because business that stays is business that pays. And one of the gentlemen talked about when you sign someone up, in the first 5 days, you follow up with them. And then the first 5 weeks, you follow up with them. And then the first 5 months, you follow up with them. So 5, 5, and 5. And I thought, I'm going to make that my rule. So anyway, I think it's going to be a wrap. We're going to have another. Yes, go ahead, Gwyneth.
Just a quick question. I'm going for the senior director bonus, and I would love to get some partners or a little team so that we can really support each other. And I put my information in the chat. And so anybody who wants to, if you would just quickly put yourself in the chat, and we can save the chat and connect, that would be awesome.
Yeah, let's do that. Whoever's going for senior director, put your name in there, because the bonuses are big. And then copy those off. Then yes, go ahead, Teresa.
One other thing about senior director is when you recruit someone and they get their fast start bonus, which is $200 in the first 15 days, you get a matching bonus, and you get one for being a senior director as well. So you get like double matching bonuses. So you really want to get to senior director.
That's amazing. Okay.
So everyone put in the chat if you're going senior director. Let's go, team. Yay.
Thank you, Gwyneth. That was a great suggestion. Okay, so let's do it, especially for the new people. Let's get you moved up the pay scale
I'm
and
putting
go
my
out and
number in the
impact more
chat.
people.
So if anyone wants to do the mastermind, I'm going to put my number in the chat.
And if everybody can put
Okay.
your number and your email, that would be terrific. And one of the numbers seems to be missing a digit, so check. Bridget, yours looks like it may not be correct.
Happening.
Oh, and Tiffany, good to see you on. We're gonna wrap the call up. But Tiffany, do you have 1 or 2 words about what really impacted you at the event? Can you come off mute? If not, we'll call this a wrap for tonight.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am talking to you. What did you like best? What was the best thing about the convention for you?
The energy.
Yeah.
I'm going down there to get excited. So it was actually a lot. It's hard to actually sum it up, but I guess the energy, the close, the family, the everything really just it was just all great. It's hard to.
Well, you know what? That says enough right there. Okay, be sure if you're gonna go to senior director, put your name, email, and phone number down. And we'll create a support group for that.
Is
Okay,
somebody saving the chat? Who's in charge of saving the
I'm
chat?
saving it.
Okay,
thank you,
awesome.
Bridget. Okay, thank you. Okay, and anyway, that ends our call tonight. Let's go out there and impact more people and find the people that really believe in our service. So with that, have a great evening. Bye for now.
And then
Thank you,
can we
Karen.
keep it on if anyone has any questions? Can we keep the Zoom on
Yeah,
for
sure.
5 more minutes if anyone has any questions, or I can stay
Yeah,
on?
any questions or any Q&A?
Yeah, if you need to hop off, I can stay on if anyone wants to stay on for 5 more minutes.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll Teresa.
If anyone needs to hop off, but if anyone wants to stay on.
That's great.
Sorry I'm late. I just got done with all the calls.
Tiffany,
Raquel.
Tiffany, will you share what you told me in the breakout? I think, did you share that with Karen yet?
No, I didn't share anything. Which
Okay,
part?
yeah. Share what you told me this convention, what you're now coming out of convention, what you're up to.
Oh, like my goal? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Well,
I want a ring.
what's different now about you?
I told her I want my ring, my $50,000 ring.
Right on.
I think I
Awesome.
told Karen that though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually was dreaming about it last night. That's the first time.
Hey, here's the thing I'm gonna encourage everybody. If you think small, you'll hit small. If you think big, you'll hit big. Go out there, anything and everything is possible, but think positive. You're just gonna go through the numbers of people who, some people will say no, but others are gonna say yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that, I'm gonna turn over to Teresa. If you have any Q&A, Teresa can answer some questions.
Yeah, I just
Teresa.
saw Howard. I saw Howard's going senior director. I think Joyce chimed in. She's going senior director. And I want to say that I declared that this weekend I'm going for my 300,000 ring.
Wow.
I'm going for my 300. I want the 25,000 a month. I did the math. 25,000 a month. So I'm going to be I am a $300,000 income earner with Legal Shield.
Gwen, I don't see your information up there.
Thank you. I put it in way back, so I'll put it in again.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for asking.
Is there anybody in there on here from Woodbridge, Virginia?
No, I do have a question to ask though.
Sure.
So the senior director, you have to recruit. You can't just hit senior director with personal memberships.
700 in personal sales. You just need 700.
Okay, all right.
700. That's nothing. 700. You can do it. Okay, so I have a question. is Paul or Bob or somebody that knows, if someone's brand new, can they go senior director in 1 month, in their first month?
Anything's possible.
So do they need to have 3 manager legs? They have 3 manager legs, basically. I think you have to have 3 manager legs. Just 3 people go manager. People can go manager in 48 hours or a week. And they get the manager bonuses. So you get 3, I think you need 3 managers to be a director, and then the 700 in organizational or personal. 700 in personal premium or organizational. Yeah, anyone can do that in their first month in this business.
Anything and everything's possible.
Yes, just 3 managers, 3 people that want to make money. If you want to really make money, you got to go manager and get your bonuses.
Lemuel, your name is on here, but I don't see the contact information. Do you, did you mean to put in your contact information? Are you in for the senior director run?
Who, me?
Lemuel.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to put it, but my chat froze up on me, so I couldn't get it.
Oh, you want to
Yeah.
try again, or do you want to tell us? I'll write it down if you
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah, my email address is lemuel.robinson55@gmail.com.
Lemuel.robinson55
55@gmail.com.
Okay, and your phone number?
It's 206-914-7551.
Slower, 206-914
7551.
7551. Okay. Everybody else get, what's that?
Lena Lopez, you're going for the senior director bonus, the 2,000?
Yes, I am.
Yay, Lena and I have been workout partners in the past, so let's do this. We're going for the 2,000. That means all 3 months, senior director, you get the 2,000. I know
Yes.
Lena's going for all 3 months.
Yeah.
And you know what would be helpful? Would people get on a, what are those special things called? Just a second. Chat.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yes, so let's start
Would
a
people get
WhatsApp.
on
Oh, no,
WhatsApp
please don't.
who are going to go on the run?
Yes, we have to do a WhatsApp.
Because I'll set up a WhatsApp for us and we can
Do
add
it.
anybody who wants to add.
Yeah, we
And-
gotta do a WhatsApp,
Okay.
for sure.
So
And
what is-
Tiffany mhm.
So what's the name gonna be? Is it gonna be Shield Nation or what is it gonna be and what's that?
We'll
Throw out a
make one
name.
up. We'll
Excuse
create
me?
one.
Oh, okay.
Shield Champs.
Shield Champs. There we go.
Karen, did
Shield-
we use that already?
You guys,
Shield.
Tiffany, are you in on the senior director run? I heard you want your 50K ring. I think you want to hit senior director.
I don't know if I can do senior director. I don't have,
Within
Like,
3
oh.
months. You just have to hit it within 3 months, and you absolutely can. You could do it in 1 month.
I love the energy of this group.
You guys,
yeah, let's
Tiffany,
go ahead and, put me down. Cause
yeah, you
if
just
I-
need to hit it by June is the last chance to get the $500 bonus. You've got 3 months to get one of the bonuses.
do
So
I have
go
to
for
be
all 3 months.
director? Do I have to be
Tiffany?
director? Huh?
Tiffany and anybody else who's interested in being on the run, please put your info in the chat, your phone, your cell phone and your email.
I
Yeah,
put
whoever
mine
wants
in there. Did you see mine's Valerie January? Did you put that? Did you see mine's on there?
I don't see it, but I'm saving the chat.
She's
so-
saving the chat, so if it's in there.
I
And
put it in
yours
there.
Tiffany, okay, good. Tiffany's in. And then, does anybody have the answer to Tiffany's question? She's wondering if it's possible, does she need a certain amount of organizational premium, or what's the bare minimum requirements to go? If you're brand new in the business, what do you need to go senior director?
I know they
I'm gonna-
said at least you had to have 10 for that, the first month.
I thought it was 700.
10 people is fine.
Call corporate to make sure in the morning.
Yeah, we'll find out the details, but I'm pretty sure you just need, I think you need, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit confused, but you can definitely do it in 3 months or 2 months. You could probably do it in 1 month too.
I think you have to have it all 3 months. At
No,
least you have
1
to have,
month, you get a $500 bonus. If you do it,
Right.
if you do 2 months of the 3, you get a $1,000 bonus. If you're senior director for 3 months, you get the $2,000 bonus. So even if you just hit it the last month, you still get a bonus.
oh, okay.
So you just want to plan to go senior director by June at the latest. But yeah, you definitely want to play for senior direct. That's where the money is, senior director.
And we do need your phone numbers to put you in the WhatsApp.
Yes.
Please add
Yep.
your phone numbers.
That
Bridget,
WhatsApp,
I
don't
need your phone
understand how-
number.
269-598.
No, write it in the chat, please, because I can't get it all,
I did.
Okay, good.
When did you get mine?
Who?
Deborah Montague?
Let me see. Got part of it at least. I've got a phone number and email for, okay, I'll tell you what I've got. I've got Deborah's both. I've got Lena's both. I don't have Joyce. I have both for Priscilla Rose. I have both for Raquel Ortega. I have both for Lemuel. I need a phone number for Bridget Kay.
I just did.
Okay.
Joyce
Good.
Miller, yay, Joyce is in. Yay, welcome Joyce. She's the new
I know.
associate in Oregon.
Welcome.
Welcome, Joyce.
She's just
Yes.
getting started,
Joyce. And Joyce, put your phone number in there again, would you please?
And who can find out the answer to our question, like what is required if someone wanted to go? Can we find it in LS Engage?
Probably should.
Teresa, could you be
I
in
think it's in
charge?
our back office.
I've been looking for it all day. I looked in LS Engage, couldn't find it.
Teresa, could you be in charge of answering that by calling corporate if you have to, please? Is that
Call-
something you
you
can do?
Are they open now? No.
No,
they're
not
closed.
now, but so that we have it like tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah, I'll find out. I just want to know now.
Say, Gwen, did you say y'all just gonna pull off the chat thing? Because my information is on there. You didn't call my name.
Who's speaking? Valerie. I'm
Yes.
just trying to keep up. If you're on there with both your cell phone and your email, I can get it off the chat. Make sure you did it correctly.
And your name too, if your name isn't there. Yeah,
Well, your
name.
name will show in your, yes.
Well, some people are
that's good.
But that is my last name, so don't think as I'm like putting the wrong thing down. My last name is January.
Right, right.
Okay, cool.
So Gwen,
Also, I'm
is-
excited.
sorry.
Should we close it out? Is everybody good on questions?
No, one more question, please. Is this going to be a group chat on WhatsApp, or is there going to be
Yes.
a live call, or how? I just want to know a bit about structure. And by the way, pronunciation of my name, it's Paramjit.
Paramjit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Paramjit.
I
Cool.
think we can connect on WhatsApp and choose a time or a plan. We probably need another.
I think we should do a weekly Zoom. A weekly
But
Zoom.
I think we need a Zoom to get organized.
Yes.
Like maybe could we do a Zoom tomorrow?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm happy.
Let's do a Zoom tomorrow.
How about at 9
well,
PM
okay, but-
Eastern time?
Well, what time? Because like, okay, well, some of us got, all those other commitments, right? Because we got 9:30 is team driven and 9 o'clock Bible study. So I don't know. That's kind of hard to do.
We're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
be on the plane
everybody.
tomorrow.
We're not
Either
gonna
what
get
we'll all be in the
everybody.
WhatsApp and we get each other's phone numbers so we can do one-on-one calls, we can buddy off, we can create it as we go.
Right.
But
So
if
we'll
we
just
could
put
do just
tomorrow.
an
call
organizational
tomorrow.
one.
I
Okay.
agree.
And-
Tomorrow,
What'd you
9
say,
o'clock.
Teresa?
And
How
I
about
got-
one call tomorrow, same time, like 6 o'clock or 6:30
and I
tomorrow?
go
This
to
one
9.
is at 9 o'clock Eastern, right? This one
I
is
go
at
to
9
9
o'clock.
o'clock. I go to 9 o'clock mass, so 9 o'clock mass. I am daily mass, so and that's just half an hour. But after
So
that, I'm available during the rest
How
of the
about-
day.
But you're talking 9 o'clock PM Eastern, correct?
Pacific time, yes, please.
How about 9:30 tomorrow Eastern? Tomorrow,
Well,
for 30 minutes. 30
That
minutes.
works.
9:30 Eastern tomorrow.
What team driven, with Teresa's on there, that's kind of like, we have a team meeting at 9:30.
Okay, should we do
Tomorrow.
10 Eastern? 10 p.m. Eastern? just one time tomorrow to organize.
For
and
half an
buddy
hour.
off.
Okay.
Just a half hour.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
As I said, that sounds good to me because after 9:30, my 9:30 mass, I'm available and I'm on
Sounds
Pacific
good.
time. So
How
Okay.
Can we,
okay, 10
Good.
o'clock
what is
tomorrow.
the link gonna be? Who's gonna be Teresa, can you send us a link? After I
I'm not
set up
that good with is anyone else good with the technology stuff?
I'm not
Can-
fabulous, but I can do it. I can do it
And-
well enough for tomorrow night.
I'm quite sure
Okay.
Ms. Johnson probably wouldn't mind it as well. There's other people that's probably wasn't on here today, so we have to give
Should
them
we
a
use-
chance to add on
ask-
to them too. You
Should
know
we
what I'm
ask
saying?
Teresa Johnson?
Well, I mean, yeah, because me and her gonna be on our same meeting tomorrow. So we could,
Okay.
plug her in. Maybe I could send her a text or something like that. Because she's just not getting home right now. Let's see, it's 10 o'clock. Let me see, what time is it? So she's kind of like just now getting home from North Carolina because she left late.
Ask her
So-
if we can use her Zoom. That'd be perfect.
Oh, and you guys
I
can
just,
use
I have a
my
question though.
backup.
It's gonna be several different, having to check in if we have somebody who's not on here for the first time. If you can let me do it the first time, and then we can find somebody who's gonna be in the group anyway and has it on their calendar, then we could be sure we could not have to do 20 things just to organize our first meeting. Would that be okay?
Yes.
You can
Okay.
do it, yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
and Karen,
So will
Karen,
will you be sending the link through my email just so we know I know to get that link, or how would that work?
okay, I'll send an email and tell people, please get on the WhatsApp.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll coordinate it.
Put it in the email and the WhatsApp. So we'll see the link in the email and the WhatsApp. Thank
Yes,
you so
which
much,
means you have to
Gwyneth.
download WhatsApp if you haven't yet.
Yeah, I
Karen,
have
do you have your
WhatsApp,
hand
so-
up because you want to say something? Are
No,
you
I
even
think
here?
I think she just has her hand up by accident.
I think so too.
All
So
right.
I guess if we don't make it,
Gwyneth and
then y'all
Teresa,
can
can
let us know what's going on the next time we meet again.
10:30 Eastern tomorrow night.
No, 10 p.m.
Okay.
10
10
p.m.
Eastern.
And I just want to say thanks for the opportunity to get involved because I
thank you.
really need to get involved to get this going because that's my goal, to get this going this year and keep it going from here.
And it's all about the workout partner relationship. That's what we all need.
Yeah, and that's
we need
and
workout partners.
that's what I said. Thanks a lot for that because I really need that. So thanks a lot.
Yay.
Yes,
thank
thank
you.
you.
all. See you
Thank you,
tomorrow
thank you.
night, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you. I'll get this
Thank you.
going.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Glenn. Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
Gwyneth.
Okay.
Yes, thank
Cheers.
you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye now.
Okay. Tiffany Braxton. 890. Eight, no, 2539. Almost done.
Okay.
But you can get
Okay.
off. I've saved it, so if you want, but I'm almost done if you want to hold on just a
You've
minute.
got it. You've copied it.
I have saved it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead and get off if you want to.
Yeah, and then just email everybody. Okay. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure you've got it.
Yeah, I hope so because I've saved it 3 times, so that should do it.
Okay.
But you never
Thanks,
know.
Gwyneth. Good
Sure.
idea.
I'm so
Okay,
excited.
let's
Okay,
go
thank
for
you.
it. Okay,
Yes,
bye-bye.
ma'am.